Hi everyone, welcome to the Cloud Institution. Cloud Institution is the best institution in the Bangalore. So in the previous video, we have covered the what is a Git fetch, and also we have covered the what is a Git pull. So if you haven't gone through it, so to understand what is the difference between the Git fetch and the Git pull, so you can go through that video to understand what is the Git fetch and the Git pull. So in this video, I'm just showing you what is the difference between the Git fetch and the Git pull. Okay. So what happens when I use the git fetch? So when I use the git fetch command, so it will copy the changes whatever you have made in the GitHub. So to get it into your local means, so it when you use the git fetch, it will take that copies of the changes into your local git repo. So there is a .git repo as well with there, right? So it will pull that into the git repo. Okay, so when you use the git pull, okay, so it will copies all the changes from the remote repository to directly to into your working directory. So that means so when you use the git pull, so whatever the changes you have made, so it will directly comes to your direct working directory. So that is what it meant to be the what the git pull about. So let me show you with the diagram so to understand more about the git fetch and git pull. So sorry. So there is some kind of here you have someone has made some changes in the your repository or the where you have working on that repository. Okay, this is a GitHub and there is a repository is the thing that so it is a Git tutorial. Okay, okay. So now so someone has made some changes means, and also I'm working on the same repository means or the same project means. So here I'm also working means I need to get whatever the changes has done from the someone, right? So because if I directly take it and if I'm trying to push it, so it will not take because it will show the error. Okay. So what it will do means when I use the git fetch, there is a .git folder will be there. Okay. So there is a .git folder is also there in your repository, right? So .git folder. So what happens when I use the git fetch? Okay. So git fetch, it will comes to your .git folder, whatever the copies of the remote repository, so it will comes to the what .git folder. So after that, I have to use a one command. Okay, so git fetch. Okay, so after that, if I want in my working directory, whatever the things are present in the local repository, if I want it in my local working directory means, so I need to use the what? The git merge command. Okay, so that's how it will work the git fetch. Okay, so now if I use the git merge, if I use the if I use the git pull, so what happens means it will directly comes to your working directory. Okay, so where you are working, so there it will directly pull all the copies into the working directory. So now you can see that. So if I use the git pull, okay. So to understand this in the practical, so you can see the previous video to understand how this git fetch and the git merge is working. So I hope this you understand the what is the difference between the git pull and the git fetch. In the next videos, we'll see the more commands on this git. So until then, stay tuned for the next videos. And if you like this video, please hit on the like button. If you have any doubts, you can comment it out and share it to your friends. Also subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.